Agovi you for Dubik bra na fe yenko busa no so wono Dubik no wa cables and na kwame plus so achi bi wo kwam na meka se na mono amu wia cables no edam bi no mabobo ana. Now there's a letter Agovi National Security Troye Minister of your friend say energy on the 7th of March say national security for befa a year 706 a year containers be na 706 containers no mo de koye dai wo mo de kogu he na no ma sha se yi bi de ye props ya na unim props ube ye movie wo so ye settings aha now it looks like government no or ye settings bebre. And I was watching gold, watching dollars. No, you no, be a tour ECG container last year, 2024. And when Jimmy to a dear no see wama a match and a mobile betino, Mentiasia. Also, Dubik also. Dubik in our Ghana. My memory, Dubik.
Nana Afrifa.
Comfort Utimenka.
Mpacha bitunka pa.
And what Ghana? Who got Ghana kwahe?
Me kwahe fa. Nye Ghana ne nyina yete.
Na wo kameno na yimimus. Ka nyumira no ye ne se na ko wie se.
Asemi na waka wo gbedwam.
Maka se bo mo ye no mso nua no. Wa wi akebo so nti aban ne ba no wode fama no msi hwan menua Dubik. Om se ane nam se ne ma memfre na memusa no o ho tse yi
bi wiake o nyame adom me ho ye nyame adom me ho ye na wo so
nyame adom. So the big mama and a year immediate pass a year ECG boss na cables ho nsam yi the big yemusa wo cables no ona na wo ye ECG pani and someone by what bi bebre and yes ECG mokokra cables bai ayira we ya wia we na ye nti yemfa Dubik nko gina mranim yemfa napo yemfa wan ne ade edi asemwa
minua asem na wo ho ne se me to ne ye se edumre bi no ye se minister say ECG containers ayira na containers no na asem nyina ne se numbers no so ebi say 2005 ebi say minister say 3000 yo media ne say Tema container kase container si ayira yi asem ba kwa wo si nyina kan hu ne say container enya ade betimi ayira sebi producer container wo hui ewo no any unique number oh container wiase afana nyina international supply chain the easiest way sisi minute we utoka Africa manone na wo container number na bill of lading number na system number obehu be bia container no ana be container no oh midua enti mimi dia ne say oh me ti say minister set up committee no me manage so minister set committee or ade we die ye behu no kra wom ekoye di ma fe de bedu ba bi yes committee the report aba na committee the report aba okay ye ko hwe report mu a ya bo me di wom sebi say minim say wo law school na wo kwa wie committee report ya wa churo me din wom yi ubus ade bia ubusa me bibi
and almost set a committee. The principle of natural law ne say before say be crucify will be no be bua na ten no eso man odi aterem patem say wo mra me yina no
hey why the father fa ho a kire say wa ko school hia de pa o so teacher bema
ne mom ya amfrɛ
on be amfrɛ me entie menum nsem enso report bie sisi a obia kebi ena Dubik wa wia meter ena Dubik wa wia container ena container ne be kwa kogide no ho sisi na afede sisi ade ni na ya homete be ena misu pese me kam obia ti ase se container de no we adwuma na sei wa kra de free amanoni abedru ho service ECG niska ECG entimentu a container ne ka se ne container ne gusu wo customs for ho ene Ghana port obo de wo utu duty na container ni pia ene ebebedi ho ana enya sa na yentia ho duty dia se ne container no gusu wo mo na se container yira wo porta ene fa ECG for ho ben
it before say ye be kra nyoma fra bruchiri no there are several types of contract, government international contracts. So we know either say FOB free on board, and DPP, and CIF. Now before say any panel, any new money baby drew a year place in one no say ECG for ne Afrifa equal agreement. Say kokra and yoma bre. Say depending on the nature, say CIF a free on board and your money mekan ECG sir. ECG is not liable for anything that happens to Nyoman Meboa.
Aye, ebedi ye hwa na abedi ye ho. What my bill of lading? Min sanka me container. Container no gusu wo port. Wow, ade yedi diagro but as yedi gu other state institutions bi so hu fi. Wow, na de no ukase minka no krepa. I blame the committee. Committee na mwa minister no.
Okay.
Sure, committee wow. Obviously, na committee no on terms of reference, minimum terms of reference. Na hu hia so mbe frame. Na se hu hia so mbe frame anka hu hia so mbe bomi din so document no. Because sebi we gu mi hu fi a me nam kwan wi. So bi fa me hu tan e de ade bomi trim kumia. Ye de be hye hina.
Yanko ya tika kra na yen hwa de. Ai containers aye kan wasemi. Wo ba ya wo be ye CEO. Na containers bi makra nneoma bi na nneoma no na wo port e de asemo bibisa ho.
Oh, eya na ye se na nsemi abeye bebre akoye se ne a efri kwa me nkroma breso aye ye ECG dubik nkwa na betre akonwam.
Okay.
Wo na mikra ye be betre akonwam 13th May 2022. Ultimate G me record every me ho. The company saw the biggest growth in revenue ever. It was more than 3 times. Maybe do na ECG CK buy a 450 500 million busumi bia. Actually busumi bisunu na bia 600 and 750 million. Sisi a me no ka say minister credit to mu in interviews no ba ko say sisi a ECG ye 1.5 billion. Ena me di sorry free konwam ko e. Me betre konwam no. Na containers be were port. Yeah, now a yoko for year investigation be on contracts be a friend LNR. And no codanche me betre kodwamu na PDS in the sensem no swaba. Oh, enti sa containers ni na we containers are year contested ni na say asem wo court or was so preserve ni man say netie. And yes, I okofa de na you are liable for it.
So Uba here as a ECG boss no. Na containers be go ho. Based on the name course, be to say PDS for control containers by. Name PDS revert back to ECG, no. And the year bone of contention, there was some legal matters surrounding and in your mano. It's here the containers ligu. But there is a letter which show here requesting for some auction to be reviewed or to be stilled. A salad and a debadia.
Oh, and one American you share. Ya wo ho ne yete say containers ni bi ya wo port no you see GRA auction containers na me see GRA ntimi auction containers if you say at least ade no obi anim say ya trust
auction containers belong to ECG na mo me kan bonsa
the customs division port
okay
enti me tro ho me to one amount na me tro ho letter say me say yesra mo container no mutimi na say mo ye kra mo reverse say enra eno yi ya no a nim me say me free adwuma mu
o churo krata akọ say aban state institution ye ECG na GRA state institution and yes containers abai ye ECG dia na mo antimi antua ye ho ayi clearance ka edu oma auction oma auction ma ahoya
nyame bi no de mi ntumi nchirem na ya auction containers yi ko ya ye chiro letter ye nya ho response bia mba asem ni say me de minimpa ni say container be free port apia and send na GPH any customs ebedi hu nkomo ebedi hu kita ho hwe me say container on brody beka say a container cannot get missing. It can only get misplaced or lost at sea. So we beka say 1,000 pa yira no. Ebi vom. Eti me dia ni say ye nyina ya moa minister because me committee na moa minister. So committee ni report pa ni a eni omo moa minister. If you say minister or wakumapa or share containers, no, because in Yamane wom no say tembia minister beka stebia or say, and Yamane wom the critical materials ECG here, yampa. Dear on one auction so and I be sani dear Monsieur or Muhu, Yanjini na share me and I make a show me call baby me will crum her. So be here me obe busami asem me church the muacheno. Me base me besumo mine. Me besum mine no so kama. Emresui na me sore koe. Na se bibi esi e wo machi. Na se mun ti ase ana mu hia mun church mu bi a. Sebi. Se efese wo be fra bi se eh. Watre kodwa no mu da o. Bra be kire den ni den na hu ye. Den ni den ti na sei koye sei. Chire mu. Na one man church mu a se esi a metre say we ade yi wasi utribu pose wo pese wo pra me.
And to the best of your knowledge and from where you sit no containers saying and at the time where you handing over power to the NDC now a war port and as it stands now how much are they saying say do saying and almost say ayira
sisia you see 1346 was a day ayira but me dey say share say menu nyina nim say a container into me yira nti and san na committee no be catch minister say container yira no it should be your terminals be bri wo port wo omo check ni nyina sebi ya hwehwe mu yie de ana ye the container numbers na ma shipping lines they say omo fa ship ni ahwe say bi say container na bedru ha na say wo ha say anipa ben di na wom e wo bibia customs for ne de no wa na e wo other hwe unia na say o ka say GPH nkwa de say wo answer question no me
no ka say you call Ghana ports and harbors Tema Habour you were Atlas and then they can home different places you koko pack containers and so far no omunti mekanchine so ma search all the place to see say containers no ya search a port no ba bia and I say ebi kura no a ebi wo eposo anya medru ye
me de me see committee no time frame amudi adwuma na yi no sebi eya abotre eniema say ya state interest no yen ntem yen prepare ye ho if you say ebia ne say wabo medin e wa ade mu a ya inkomoy sebi se sisi amembisa se sisi ye ko hu container ni nyina e den ye beka kafra na kafra ebetimi asesa de mu ya ka de atia me e okroma ebi say ye nchiduntum ebi mi say ye ni say ebi say when nyina
the big as it stands now your letter B which was released I think 7th of March minister no requested 706 containers be yenyinia fanko national security for warehouse Abelimpe and also can containers na eguo na ayira ne ho bi anase no de enka de yesi ayira ne ho
wahu Okatakyie mintimi ya no if you say minim if you say letter you can say March day
March 7th I think yeah
obi foforo na work onwem sebi se na ade ni si ye nyina e wo se obi foforo na be den ebechirem enna na me ka se ade we e ya botre yes minister sa set up committee bi am beboa ye obi biara miniti we mi si bi nko bia mi manko school abrochire da mi school nyina mi nwane Ghana
anu wo nwane nso
enna mi nwane
if wo nwa yes sir
eti mi hwe na container ne nyama na wom no untumi fa nwa ya ofie o untumi use o ofie na container o sebi fracture me na container ente se bo fruit no waka se bedi asa eti you sheka o there be container no container number a unique number international supply chain ndi iti mesre se kasa bebre na ye kasa e wo bedwam yama reporti amwa minister report ya kasa amwa no aha no eti wasi ye nyina ye boa minister na ye nyina yetimi hwehwe containers because niam ewo mu no ebeboa ECG hwe me wa adwuma no niam bebre wo ho ankro ebi mo ante ase ye ka che say we managing director. It's much more of Bruni Beka say it's a you find yourself in. Whatever the problems are, no, and now solve. Matisse baby will report no say. Yes, would ye niska so de bia na ekra ne ma entisa. Hwe, ubetimi aye your budget, ubetimi aye your plan. Asembeba, hwe bia fanse wo ketechi. This year what toka, wasa oda bako, Wa dwimu no. Now enye wa dwimu say, oh ba be ha. Utmi to your duty no. Baby, I first one we ya na ma me be yare. Asa na over be show ma me we na papa so wuye. Asa wo papa wuye, wo sister said the school fees. Okay? Management we shouldn't oversimplify management, especially in an institution like ECG. ECG na nya company kitwa o.
On record, Yemusa ECG containers be Ayira assistance now to the best of your knowledge. Na Ayira would big Mahama. Okahone ye containers no.
And me ma we ka me say container into me yira. See ya auction details no be wo. Say yira ya mpampa ne bia yira wo eposo by now e ho paper wo. See ye misplacing and I dey kosi baby fofora ye bubo system no mo ayebehu. Se container na PF report ho because of boapayo bi anase kanana bi na akoso a by now a whole report be ho baby mumaye nya botre ne ye hwehwe
Lêáks ye benya botre ne ahwehwe na momo no se wo mo frɛ wo se besene na beyiwa no a wo ye ready any day anytime so be kwa koyiwa no
unua ade na me nkoyi ano me ba se me besom man mamma se me be ball man no adwuma me ye da ho pefi kama Mimi nam we through sa ejuma yi minti bi fa me sa left endpoint ECG ejuma ya o mampani na Akufo-Addo de mami if you say through sa ejuma we menya nyuma bebre menya office bebre etimi ntrase emfa me sa left endpoint enka say ejuma David o say meboa na de meye bia de aboa no meboa na me mesa case su say committee omo amoa minister report no mo ye no omo amoa minister
Do we get better? Say, no, no, credit. Say, member man for now. Say, we any papa bonefo. If you say, we 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 and I bet in a ECG. One from the secretary Brabenum tea na a container in Kaja, where you see back contractor. And Yan is a gear here.
Yamina shroud one mamma who me.
I can't remember.
Jesus. A cabana, you go, this Catecheni do big. I know container. I know what they see that. And some Mamika said back over Fanny said, "Can you buy me if you know me to container house? Will be the container." They said, "Now to me, can we are container?" Good night.
Where are you? Ura Dubik, Samuel Dubik Mahama, one of your former managing director of the ECG, and the nutrition company. Agobi na Okasimbi. Container biano, see the frabroche bar, a unique container number, and a tracker at the container. Et you container no, say in front of pum, Nasia the badia, port to be a container nebekono. You can track the container near the bedroom port hono, under the protection of the Ghana Ports and Harbors, as well as air customs divisions of a Ghana Revenue Authority. Et before see a best kind of container no, a year cost baby as no. Nina sa processes a woho, it will be bad. There is no way we bet me sorry. No the trailer remo kosa atlas hono. So okwa yi containers. No kwa en wade de na fa containers no. Ana fa container baako. Na container baako no. Ye de sika so ye na ma wo. It that means one day no. Cars maako 1,000 something. And the rural container port ho. Ekoyi ECG containers maako 1,000 and over. Eti mo ade we make sense to mo. Now Ghana for ya bini mo ha yemusa containers mako 1,000 and the nipa timi sisa cars ko ho and watching na me de ko fidi am nwanwa besi nne se container no wo mo wi an 2024 MPP abem and enne A+ si wo hunu bi a ekọ menu A+ wo so akọchi bi na de to mo to no mfa nya adwuma and mo koto ye den what to 2024 April. What I saw the new man go now, the Yansani. Our brand names are dear way, ECG for dear. And animal was said receive the point to say your auction the records of auction is there.
Yes, more fire.
Because your auction can be your auction any product. The records are there to show that we auction ABC amount.
Precisely. More fire.
So see auction now. Go and see the records. Who it was auctioned to. And no, the question of whether or not it has to be auctioned. It's a different question altogether we will answer. They make all that say. Nemo mon konkohwe. Na dia betuga. And a containers ahira. Containers will be area. Dubik Mahama. Napo. Why? And I've said the government should stop the media trial.
Precisely. More fire.
You are trying the people in the media.
More fire.
We are a nation. Eti enekovi me the man for ne kwachiri ni akokakai wo mokakra na yahwe aban we ba ye any 2 days no so akohunu containers bi aban ni container de container government settings aban da bia no hwe containers any 2 minutes ana aban ni so hunu containers bi wo sapema enye we ya na dollars wom gold wom gold bars o mu hunu ni container we mu Ghana could any go sa gold bars and I'm say we na omuwie no say one allergy and you say allergy into anything
fire.
Now when do omoye no on person mo ton ECG it omo di kan ma ECG looking bad of your friend be securitization of an issue and setting of agenda say o person ye bibia o person manfo no ehun ade ne manfo na hin it wo koton mo question it yenton ne mfiri ho it ye di kan set agenda ne say ECG enioma yira 1,000 containers ayira on say by manfo ne blame ECG and ECG for me akronfo so the next day, if I buy the basa or more tonwa, man for non resistant. So it's part of policy making. In policy making, you set an agenda before you formulate the policy. Then when you are finished formulating policy and everything, what took a crama man for no show more reaction. So through media, so a agenda setting, you're framing and priming of a story. Oko USA, omo person omo ban TikTok. It almost said that it created the story. TikTok is spying on America, which is a national security issue. Precisely. When no man was want to fall in love with TikTok. So when they say they are going to ban TikTok, one will rise against it. Now, how would they get the support of the masses to be able to sell TikTok? They had to now tell the masses that TikTok is spying on America. When the borders on national security, and the engine now will rebel. And that's exactly what they are doing with ECG. So, Yama Abino. And said Uncle Country Man for the say ECG containers. But the question we are asking is that when it is free on board, meanwhile ECG for a contract or Mukoye, a DPP. So CIF for Crown Mukoya until Sababa drew a year the warehouse of a year the person now or Tradiano. The person is not liable.
Precisely so. More fire. PDS.
Man for PDS eba. Ombe so mo ton ECG. Eti the stories we ba na yes sir. Yes sir. Eti we are framing and priming of a story. We mo prepare man for na dwene. Man for no so adwene na woo. We. Obinti containers bi anyira. Se containers ayira. When they go be a port no. Port use cameras bobo ho. Eti mo ko head there yi free mo. Na mom say auction na the records are there to show. And minister no tro krata e de command port for. Say national security ba be 706 containers. Na no be no money here props here na. You miss a question. Eti container yo mko hunu no amasamai. Any you say flight bi ba be see a year port no so. Na ena no so much cocaine. E wo na ni nyina ye hu dia kosi. Ena no so cocaine ba ko mo chain wo. Ayi port wo Tema port wo. Ai fishery company bi o. Ni nyina ko fi ye hu dia kosi. Eti national security na courts control. Ye busa mo question. Say eno ni meboa. Cocaine ni ya fi yenti.
4 kilograms. Subsequent intelligence-led operations on March 8 led NIB officers to a suspect residence where an additional 13 sacks and 1 bag of suspected cocaine cocaine, weighing 345.07 kilograms, were discovered. Laboratory tests by NACOC and the Ghana Standards Authority again confirmed the total consignment, 3,319.68 kilograms, as a high purity cocaine, ranging between 50 and 70% purity. The cocaine, with an estimated street value exceeding $350 million, is believed to have entered the country via sea using fishing vessels. 2 suspects, Isaac Kweku and Kenneth Kobina, have been remanded into custody and are scheduled to reappear in court on April 2nd, 2025. The NIB has identified additional suspects currently at large and is pursuing their arrest to ensure all individuals involved are brought to justice.
Kobe, your story was here. It was a cocaine, dear. Aban you buy and was watching cocaine. Now, I was saying. Now, I say YKM said, I believe Dr. Professor Mauko taught you a policy in Gempa. YKM is true. Professor Mauko and a chairman policy. Tema Mayor, I am a master's in international relations and diplomacy. So you can hear, say, Nimjana Misuya, I'm applying it. Aye. Now we no law malija. One also na chairman a commercial law. Now commercial law no. Kofi obibi a friend a international contract a binding. Na govern a trade international trade. Ni obibi a friend a FOB free on board DPP CIF and only a custom diabe insurance freight diabe. Ni nyina aha nti minimum ni nyina. Why madaroma. Eti Kobi cocaine asem ni nyasa ana yesa wo wa no mso mako hunu container gold de bo kire na mamfo ne nkai ni ane intimu
field testing conducted by the Narcotics Control Commission NACOC confirmed the substance as raw.
Na bi bo gold de no de omko hunu no amasaman no wana large de no bo UTV de buy no.
He has made a massive bust, seizing a large unspecified amount of US dollars and Ghana cedis, including other counterfeits, hidden in 12 20-footer shipping containers. The containers were tracked to a warehouse at Sapiman in Ega West municipality, where a special operation was conducted after a tip-off. The cleverly concealed currencies, mostly bundles of US dollars, was found in wooden boxes filled with cement. Other boxes opened in the warehouse during the operation revealed extra currencies stashed in boxes that are barricaded with plywood and concealed with charcoal. According to the national security operatives involved in the operation, 2 containers are still on the loose, but state security trackers are hot on their trail.
Gobi, eti wenso we afahe
malam
container on pe container as malam john container sem no a container sem no a
ope container sem
obe kan so ye to abawie Joseph Yamin so ne nkrofo bi koka se you go do be ni ade na Joseph Yamin wo wai oye na dome market fo no yes ene e wakoshe nwuram na nam se da bi woni kwakubu ahe sa na omo kan nam se da bi Joseph Yamin kwakubu ahe omo go she nwuram no wan ya man position hey
asem mo odi
eti dollars de na wan aban na twamura gu so wo sa kofa foforo bai so o machi and anu ya so machi another one na when na Reverend Tim Fojo ono na ranking member on ade yam say ranking member of the area and was say ye beya ni abusa national security send na cocaine no way na gold no way na dollars no way if somebody man for no adwene di agro mo yes settings container buying da bia wa hunu container baby
malam John container sem crowd
ebisi baby
container buying
ebisi baby no akofa
na me dem me nwa ya me yesa ayi ba ku ya ene de plus chini wodim so mo sheda wo na mo de gu ayi so na mo se kotwam na obi sheda free plus se o metia said me no plus o me say so mo say plus no hunu corruption se mo a obeka nti o me no say kwame ayi container bi ase hunu yisi nyi niam bi ko chine na nyase manfo na wia the national security bet me aye wonim do you have any idea You're very securitization of an issue and hitting the security port. When it's national security, or more permanent security says about or more to be hitting port to know your mother. So, papa. I want good brother. Now, omo pe bicycle no a omo timi kwa am say terrorist attack yes now by and divert this can go and your friend hitting the security port. We all know from asem so ho sa no mo ye container me dwene ho am ho say say ye bia besi warehouse jo ya belempe ho no e bi o ma twero vocational de ben me mo ho e ho so ka ba bia ni wani ho odu wa hu me pa na minim growing mo na mo da ba bia wo mu hu da desam ka kire mo
Malam joining the boys.
We say I love it more when you switch to lecture. Let me a lecture more. I mean, you're proud of. But we are going to any reverend team for your good income. Now you must say, Bekoin, what for reverend team for you? Container government. A bobo ya government now, container government. Also, Unyam Peke, Abaiwi.
Or the sentence here, man.
Na yɛnhwɛ letter na ɛyɛ wɔtwerɛ kɔma Kobi deɛ na yɛse dwomama Reverend Tim Fodjo ɛkɔka asɛm ɔyɛ press conference no say flight bi mysterious flight mienu bi abɛsi yɛ tarmac so na ɛkɔ na aba ɛkɔ na aba eti national security for mekyerɛ okoje to black wa wono na na yɛ ayi kyɛ sɛ wotimi kyerɛ flight baabi efiri ba ani ade deɛ tu ni aba no so mmra mekyerɛ yɛ ana dwomama so Reverend Tim Fodjo nkɔboa ayi national security for no na wɔn enye hwimu wo wato kwahye ama sɛ bra bɛkyerɛ. And when it comes to criminal law, almost onus lies on a nipa na or prosecutor. But I think so when it comes to corruption, the onus should lie on the person being accused. Because abiding the kura a information. Abiding knows every plane akwane bebia. So at the end of the day, when you are accused of something, the government should make available information to us, to the RTI bill, and say that flight a buy, or free ABC in a buy, or the way a buy, and the government and they say, or no information. It's a Reverend A Fodjo and Emra Emman information. Where are buying? Where are buying? Container buying. Now, where a crata, Reverend Tim Fodjo actual, and large and Namenka crata, a Yagana for a large no Namenka Momo. We say, okay, please limit the English because the NDC people cannot understand. Maybe a minimum. Enlarge Daniel, enlarge na yenhwe. Aha. We a ranking member of Kwase na me hwe Kwase na me hwe honorable Reverend Tim Fodjo ne title no. We ranking member Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament MP for Asen South. Wachura krata koma yenredi krata no. I say I write to request for the committee to invite the above stated security agencies under the oversight of the Committee on Defense and Interior to attend upon the committee on Monday, April 7th, 2025 at 11 a.m. In the committee room of Parliament. So our request is that there should be a joint briefing by National Security, Police, CID, Narcotics Control Commission, Narcotics Control Commission, and National Investigations Bureau to the Committee on Crucial Security Matters. The all kind of say the purpose of this proposed meeting is to afford the agencies the opportunity to brief the committee and provide updates on the investigations being conducted into high-profile reported incidents of serious and urgent public interest. Number one, the security agencies would be expected inter alia. Inter alia. It means among other things. So the security agency, among other things, will be expected, among other things, to provide updates on investigations specifically conducted into one, the operation conducted by National Security in Sapema on February 9th, 2025, which uncovered 20-foot containers stashed with gold bars and currencies. It is a video now. Reverend Tim Fojo say, National Security, CID, Narcotics Control Commission, Omunyina Amra, a Committee of Defense and Interior. Now, Wamumra Metchere. So far, an investigations may be abedru. Or we was the high-profile bust of cocaine of 350 million worth and another worth 120 million, which took place in March. So we are almost so much cocaine here. We almost more calling on them to come and tell us maybe investigations I could do. Or you see the two suspicious flights, namely Air Med flight N823 AM and Kavok Air Antonov. Where your flight mienua yenim baby free never see a tarmac so na ye believe so mo de nioma ye kan nioma o mo de nioma ntwefamu aban o mo de load Dubai sa na ye believe so intim fojo reverend intim fojo say wonu o matena say so mo mra be ma update if se muntimi matumfu trongu mamfo na ni see a chi cocaine na se MPP for na ye cocaine mo achi wo mo see a kwachi container MPP for na ye it mom fama tudwa se MPP for na ye mom ye hunu mutimi fam fast system ni mon kofi keke
de bita o hene
se mo so anoma mi ai ya na bidi mo ha ya system mo bidi mo ha
gobi ye free be passing through the system
precisely
and you many bo ho mo de kire ye through the media it didn't pe bo ho ye timi kye no yes we wabokro no why say ye de divert attention nipa no be pass through the system monte ne nka bio enu bi na me susu aban we ye it didn't for joy ade pa on the committee o my ade said they are calling on them to come and tell us because they are accountable to us. You cannot be throwing dust into the people's eyes. Say MPP for we esca, MPP for we are container. Name mom we are investigations in Kosi hwe. Mo be me na Kosi baby. And Trifemu aban. Yohani. Okay. And I'm mama kwa mama for no aba be ka bia na. Na aja yenya ne yi na yen sore so. Yen no kwase ya ne abo anim ne. Oui. Mam for me can be. Mummy phone lines in it too. Bekwe. Wa mummy phone lines no. Na mam for him frebi. No mo so me can be. Wubi. Nipa no Ghana ha. Bola bed no. O ha. National security bona ho ban. Such an irresponsible government.
Precisely so.
Our court warrant that will be so. Not state security in the boss any pan and where are buying? Sabai we. Abai fun say. About 10 times say. Our mumra. One for Maranya. About can say. Where are buying? Abaya court warrant to be so. Him on the executive authority and the boss any pan where are buying?
More fire.
Yohani aban. Mumra bekabi. Bekwe. Number ben ye fan tudwa.
Ofa number nem to my.
Frɛ bekwe mame. Number ben na man for no so mekabi. And I cry me pay interaction with them.
Precisely.
I want to understand show no said omo hunu no baby aye call. So bekwe say. But the tudwa wo. Bekwe is day. Bekwe. And I'm for them from a kabi. You read the message. You see they only want to divert attention from Galamese menace. And you say Joseph. Or say I believe so. NDC youth for or say Jandam show talking incorrectly show apui NDC youth. Madam Asisem Waha. Fabra number near say. Because you are yelling Temna Fabra na hanya you show GTV. Oh. So 0240 280 907 0240 280 907 ofra na so aba beka bi obi wo so no mo signal ye obi wo so aban fun say there.
Time.
We see instead of helping your MPP party to reorganize themselves to become attractive again, you are here fooling the grassroots. They say you should be happier. One in here. Una better watch it. Say NDC MPP party ni attractive. They say who to me for kwame farmer party ni attractive. And I wouldn't answer. I want to also pass out na so check. Between them a party ni just say yeah why? Why? Oh what day? My party ni ja. Na muso ade mu se hamo. Da bia fa me kase wi a. Mo di matem mo di. Katechi. Oze. Omo bledi. Yenye ne nsore nkoi. Muso mo mfreshu. Be coin number ne besom. Em so ye na so dia to a. Ye do bibia ase. Show ni baba besom mo. We kura me bufu o china we sa ba. Mo amoya mo se. Be coin ede me check WhatsApp message. At the end I see what WhatsApp message yo. Okay. At the end I see. Gobi. Me nya information bi. So unim say ECG. Owura Dominic Ayine any Eduji. Ye busasa one na ye ECG lawyers in the last 8 years. I got in a side bedi akun line so. Any ma me God ma yo.
Ye nua me na dey.
Me ho ye na so e.
Anya me adom ahode ho.
Ene ye sori ya say akisi agya ben so ache odi asemo a.
E say ye nua fo nti ache we say so ache me. Ba o sa wo me chen.
Enokure.
Enti ase ko mo che me asa na o ma che wo.
Ana o mo che me asa na ye che wo.
But ni nyina ne say wo yo hene me menyo hene. Enti eba royalty mu dia wo yo udi kan agya me.
Enokure.
Enti o mo che wo first asa na aba me so no. Enti na edru me so.
O se die enti na o che wo.
Me nka de tenti wo se makoka na bonte makoka na wuntumi radio and the movement television say Owura Kiseja be OSP aka cha abanda da ne say we hear private jet what are the juma was singing on the man who in the minimum were 2 kwana so Ghana dia meaning but almost me call honey dear and 24 honey say enya no kre and I miss you some years and true in the macamasem. It is a true near cancer way and no credit and Cafasa bear means na a double catch me say, God, that's what kind of no credit, no right to rejoin that. It's a I withdraw and apologize. Like my ye, open so everything that National Media Commission. Now, Omaku Diasa, more friend me, my evidence, I'm back. Nam defa ye bugu meso. They say none of Bibu edi for na Casa Moye, megaphone of war, no, Nanka be diabomi. Anya sound so ultimately the Marco court. Say be of law of defamation, Nanka ya bomb yo, me and saying, but where the men sing in a biama, make us now trim. And then any friend me. And now, Cassaring him nipa corner friend me no, was he, what ye do OSP. Miss me me poor me come baby. And I'm so about me a bit in common and many ones who say, when you want me what they are. Half an hour, no so OSP office, and I'm so, me crum. It may sound back to Accra, me find Nami was North Kanesi, sorry, North Legon side of the meeting. It in back to Accra, there, that is because of office no air parliament side. It in back to city, near Meba or Nakaba near within Como. But also about me, was about within Como or Mammy office. I won't me radio or by sonning by within Como, I won't me radio, and one met to me. It's any dear quinso, or war quinso. Sabin Peduasa, I did Pebuko, CID penny for Bechamuko, you go for penny for Bechamuko, Muti phrase, and then the same Mokayin, it be a check a cramontin and say my ye. I say we are baby and Simunian Kofu Buguyeso, Namun can be my ye, or what be canning in a near Swita, you see a fault as of the realm. And TM so them and a member office I may be dinkomo, and me to make car me fool. Na me call me call ya. And penny for the matinasi. Nina is the titty one say, Yes, na no makwaka say OSP say ne hu aye hi o Ghana because was watch wo mo a omu wie sika omu de na braba fa Ghana fo sika die enti no sise do ko na ma ne hu aye hi mo enti go benya krampa nka o fa plane a kolonko na betinam won na dwuma fo se de be ya be a wo yire ne meyire yetu omutu kwan kwa abugira ye plane ye fo mu hu ahi enkoti plane wo kwan so mekan sa because na match
o ka sa asem no
ba so mekan
wo kan wo sa gina so sa na kan
nyame almecha mu busa mesa aka because I
make the same thing sa na see am obusa bulletproof car kran so kan wonya sa
bulletproof de bi o ma mu sa me ba mekan no ho bulletproof
no so obusa bulletproof car ho
mekan no say no so metin say sa na ba ye ma publications bibiri ba say or the bulletproof but me ni evidence wo ho but Ghana fo nyina gidi sesese de OSP waje bulletproof but me ni evidence but me nka bi enso wo ho but unfortunately me nim o man ti man confirm me and deny say no cry and
God you go do one no mo se de o mo detain wana de be ya
okay enti o mo say e sa de a ba bia me che sa asem ni free ye say ewura kise jabin e ka se wo pe private jet no empanifu a o mo ka kire me no me mo mudi ma wo mo me fo mudi ma wo mo no mo nye further investigations na me se mesre mo wura no mesre mo yen de nye sa wo ba bia me se
ono kise jabin ne nkrofo no emra ba na ma ho kwan se o mbusa for source of information
o mu busai eti bi busai o mu busa me a me no mo ka kire mo back and forth I said men kai on pa ko kan na mate eso ni pa ko kan me wo mo kan me gidi enti ma mo se man fa din na amade a ene e kire se menye madwen se me ni OSP be ye adwuma ana me se mesre mo se menye madwen se me ni OSP be ye adwuma aboa OSP te se de ye be boa Ghana institution bi a Ghana constitution na ama ne kwan de a e ka me ma ha because ma ama me informal invitation ka me ma and a man met him on my call and as a Kanesi. Man met me on my own volition. Say, oh, boarding in the my office, and they say, Mobile share me with you. And the man, Yamidam, so is had any remember because I had met someone so fetch.
Mammy Musa question OSP pair and Rana set up a yene ne office. No, and Rana man whole coin says will be cast some no against a defamation. And I said, a summoning yano cra. Ono ni tumi e wo saa mara ni mo chese obetumi afre nipa na ene de
Akadechi me de medidi nkombo in fact me lawyer e ba so mo cheme no omo ka che me say now I have been formally arrested no me fe me lawyer ba fo ewia
okwa ho no omo ka che say formally they've arrested you
me no mo
OSP
omo ka so mo pe me ma me source no me declare me source no e na me ka say me ntimi no e na yen say o mo bufo mo say ade no ma chepe na me so match me dia me hear me lawyer because say me be na mo ka che say match me aka me lawyer beba because kadeji me see form no na me wo lawyer form mako enso wa say ho mo twen me enso
and I say within the remit of the law emra be no OSP no ogina so a oso o to me say obi aka asem either is a borders on defamation whether it borders on your friend say misinformation to me ben na owo is it the police or your police ana
I kadeji nyame anu ma fia da mesa o mo se me nsamra anopa and ba me da me no ka say me go da sabedi akon me gidi say OSP oni sa ekwan no so wo ye de wo ye ene de wo ye no it makacha me lawyer say on hwen krata no say ene me ko ho wia be almost 2 o'clock and I say 2 me for na ekobo 6 it is 3 hours no me hu ni say a wrongful detention makacha me lawyer say on hwen krata no won si OSP me so won si OSP because me nye sure say omo was sa kwan no omo was sa mandate no say media person can say won wa friend say o me cheche me wubodin na ejuma wo ye
me sure say emra ne man ho kwan so otumi yes ade no
da bi me nyi se ba no one
ho settle office ne say omra no me fight corruption Obia can be fa wona say also ogiri say a defame wa. The only place I bet me akoye the courts. Even that you cannot bring the police in.
Of course, and
because some case in your police assembly.
Yes,
and
you
go to court and file a civil procedure, a civil case of defamation of character.
In fact, me busa womo, me catch womo say, asemo womo kano. I don't see the correlation between corruption and the request by the OSP on the government of Ghana say on man a private jet.
The information you want we may turn the last day you could and from a very reliable source. OSP demand a private jet a bulletproof car. On Tiasia won't court. No Yasu no Pano Krumano.
Nyami if you was semi Zambra member office or an upon 10 o'clock. It's me call Ebia could not court date near Coding Cobo. Timid sanity. Yamadu Mufi, me home me hoye.
Yabadasi, and you may Coco BD.
I fancy that ma a year friend say you are phonibia. You say why? Judge, I'm in a million. I got to I come in one fetchery. What's what you? What's it? Yeah,
what it?
But Muka say if I jack. Would you tell me that one thing? Now, Mr. Abinian was just more.
Oh, he is.
Aye.
What do you mean, Rumia?
Oh, the book Ghana, you call shareholders. I mean, let's put it out there. And these are winning elections. They are in the majority, our parliament. And our presidential, so most we need humongous majority. But it doesn't make them majority shareholders of Ghana.
Gordon Copper, may you hold ya, and you Sana Bayano. Sabri, I say, I have a muffet, ya told ya, Bodi. Gordon Sabedia, Kuyaminia, our Yajma, away you want to be TV now. You OSP only to me be as will be a cancer good or friend or Nisa to me or you say be a defamation of character or your lawyer Nimapa. You should resort to the courts. When you ask what it to me no for say your misinformation so and our person will go under the Criminal and Other Offences Act. It is the police, not the OSP. Don't do that. Don't arrogate to onto yourself and your powers that you don't have. Cause on neighbor. Where
yeah, from Adam, Casafra Denta.
Adam Casafra Denta. Adam Tifru tell mommy.
Okatakyie. Hello.
Adam it you.
Hello.
Adam Pejane kakra. Okay, move for before Adam and the end of fa. Move for before. Ye when you. Yay.
Hello.
About your menka.
Hello.
What you know who actually when you know from ra. Why you? Frembo Casafre.
Frembo Casafre Kwapma Ukugwa.
Kwapma Ukugwa. Frembo yentiu.
Metonka. Hello.
Frembo Casayetio.
Me say, Jumana, we know, Yakubo Shirao. I mean, who were you?
Frembo Medasi pa. 1 2 3 1 2 3. When you When you my brother, I'm going to pay a bina. Me, what you do? I'm warmer. Me met now 4 hours. Me you kwasia abuasa. What's it? The papa bi. Nye pete die. Ghana for me na wase. Ya ba be som mo. Me also be some multi-million-dollar studio where a phone call cannot come in a stereo. to da go for me hu je me kan kire mu wani me wiye show so me be o Papa Philly we are going to go for the nkurasi for show Bapon show no a tough penny
precisely
we mi onko chokota ni onko da I came, I saw, I will surely conquer. See you guys.